Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. As promised, I am doing the shot-by-shot analysis of the teaser trailer for the Alien 40th Anniversary short film, Specimen. If you guys don't know or haven't checked out the video yet, today, which is I believe a Tuesday, April 2nd, the 17-second teaser for Specimen hit the web, and I already did a reaction and a brief discussion about it, but I also want to put out this pretty quick shot-by-shot. Again, it's a fairly short teaser, about 17 or 18 seconds long, and it's pretty easy to do a shot-by-shot, so I figured, why the heck not? Maybe we can catch some pretty cool stuff. And there's actually something in here that I do want to discuss, but I'll talk about that when we get to it. So let us begin. Our first shot, we have a woman in some kind of, I want to call it like an indoor garden in a sense. You can see that she's rolling this stack of shovels and little mini plants over to some place, and I think she's even listening to some music, because it looks like she's got some kind of earphones on. Not sure what's happening, but I think it's safe to infer that maybe this is on the station, but at the same time maybe not, because look at the floors, look at the walls. It just doesn't seem like a station, but rather a building. Couldn't tell you what's going on here, but it would be interesting to have a change of scenery. Though it kind of steps on my theory of all 6 short films are connected or related, but who knows? Really, who knows? But anyway, let us move on to the next shot here. So she encounters something, a barrel that apparently has, I guess, tipped over. Looks like dirt is spilling out of it. I also want to mention how a lot of the plants in this area are wrapped in plastic, maybe to protect them. Couldn't tell you. But obviously something knocked this barrel down. I can tell you right off the bat that and I'm going to place a bet, I don't think it's the alien, or, in whatever stage it may be. I actually think it's the dog. And I only say that, and I've said this in previous shot-by-shot analysis videos, in the original Alien, the 79 Ridley Scott Alien film, Jonesy, or Jones the cat, likes to play pranks on the crew members by tipping things over or just suddenly rushing on by and scaring the audience and scaring whether it's Brett or Ripley, or when I think they were opening that locker at one point in the original, Parker, Brett, and Ripley, and the cat rushes out. So animals play a big part in Alien, in those jump scares, and I think that's what's happening here, but maybe I'm overthinking it. Let's move on. So, alright, so we get a better look at her earphones here. Kind of an interesting design. If this is not a space station and it's a building, maybe it's even on Earth. We only really got a glimpse of Earth in Resurrection, and that's besides the Aliens versus Predator films. But it's cool because we're getting a little bit more of an idea of what modern day life looks in this alien universe, not just on space stations or ships. So, and that all kind of ties back to the earphones. So that's kind of what people are doing at the time, and I think that's pretty cool. And she also has a little like an insignia on her shirt there. Obviously it's some kind of plant. Maybe she works for a corporation. Clearly not Weyland-Yutani, I'm guessing, but who knows. And obviously she sees the bucket of dirt has fallen over and is curious. So let's move on. Now, things kind of took a turn for the worse. She is suddenly rushing for the door. I don't know why. Well, okay. Let me back up. I do know why. Obviously, there's a goddamn alien in the same room, and she's freaking out, and you can actually see the headphones are around her neck now, so I don't know why I pointed that out. I just did. But yeah, and here, she obviously is directly rushing to the door, and it's closed, so maybe she's gonna be trapped. Maybe that's what this whole film's about, her trapped in the same room as this thing. We have to keep in mind that, well, the short films are exactly that. They're short, max, 10 minutes, I think. Containment was around, clocking in at like 9 minutes, 36 seconds, something like that. But, I don't know. We'll see. Let's move on. So now she's in a darker area of the facility or the building, and she's looking around. She actually doesn't have her headphones around her neck or on her ears, or on her head, I mean. And she's very puzzled. She's looking around. She thinks she hears something. And it's kind of hard to tell, but right a little bit to the left in the middle of the screen, you'll see this white stripe just running down the screen. And at first I thought it was saliva, but now I'm guessing it isn't. But right here, she's looking down, and, well, what's going on? Obviously something dripped on the ground, am I right? And then we have this. So, but here's my whole deal. If it wasn't obviously the saliva or the, you know how aliens look, they're all drippy and stuff, then obviously the alien must have been hurt or damaged for it to bleed acid. And I'm wondering where that fits in all of this. Did the dog attack it? I couldn't tell you. But it's definitely cool. I really like this shot right here. It wouldn't be an alien film without those white sneakers, and the way the acid just melts the concrete is just really pretty. So I love it. Let's move on here. And she is, looking down, a little bit confused, doesn't really know what's happening. Then this, oh, a puppy, a dog, and please don't kill the dog. Please don't do that. I'd be very upset. But the camera slowly pans up. The dog just scared the living hell out of her, as animals do in this franchise. Little bit higher, and nothing. Well, that hurts, Fox. You guys really keeping all the goodies out of these trailers, which, hell, I don't blame you. I'm overanalyzing everything. Surprise me. But anyway, next, she looks above. Something is looking directly at her, above her head. It's not in front of her anymore. That was the dog's purpose, to scare the living hell out of her and out of us, because what really is doing all the noise and drawing concern is what's above her. And again, I don't know what's with the saliva acid thing, wondering how that fits in. And then we come to a close, Alien Specimen, airing, I believe, this Friday on IGN. Maybe it's next Friday. I really don't know their schedule. I'm assuming it's every week. But I am very, very excited. And I'm definitely going to be doing a reaction to the entire short film, so please stay tuned. Go check out The Sanctuary on Facebook. Do a toy show every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go sub to all the collectors over there. Some great folks, and that's that. Alright, and thank you for 1,000 subs. I'm going to say that in every video for a couple videos. Thank you. I really, really do appreciate it, but I gotta go because my camera is dying. And with that said, people, you have a good morning, evening, midday, whatever, and take care.